Hey, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. My name is Solomon SK for Coffee and RPGs, and today we will go over the Naru gear. Really quick, if you didn't know, I do a weekly segment that covers all the updates that we get for this game on a weekly basis, but in one of the episodes, I feel like I didn't really do a great job at explaining what the Naru gear is. Again, before we begin, make sure that you are doing this on your season characters, as you'll see why in a moment. So let's get started. So first things first, the item that you need to even obtain the Naru gear is the beginner blackstone for armor and also the beginner blackstone for weapon. Note that when you receive these items that they become bound to your character, so make sure that you are actually on the tune that you want the gear for. So how do you obtain these beginner blackstones in the first place? Well, if you open up your inventory and you have regular blackstones for both armor and weapon, go ahead and open your processing window and select heating, and then go ahead and add one type of stone. Also, if you want to make things faster, go ahead and add a blackstone powder to the mix, and it will process 30 at a time. I'm actually doing this on a non-seasoned character because I wanted to test things out. So as you can see right here, the ratio is not 1-to-1. Doing it twice for the blackstone weapons, I also got 33 beginner blackstone weapons out of 99, so there seems to be a 1-to-3 ratio when converting the two. So it turns out if you actually gain these stones on a non-seasoned character, you can't even exchange them. As you can see here, I am at the local blacksmith and there's nothing allowing me to get Naru gear. So again, I will go over here and talk to Fugar. And again, there's nothing here allowing me to exchange my beginner blackstones for Naru gear. And once you have all your beginner blackstones that you want, go ahead and talk to Fugar. Hit exchange and you will see towards here at the bottom all the items that you can obtain. Since we have 100 beginner weapon blackstones, let's go ahead and enhance one of them. So as you can see here, starting from the very bottom, it will require 1 stone, but it does progressively get more expensive, as you'll see. And at the very last of the numbers, you get a 66% chance of success, which is really high considering. And I went ahead and failed the first time anyways. But yeah, so now we will go ahead and try to get up to pen. So right when you get up to duo, you have the option of using just 1 cronstone if you want. And as you could see, I've probably failed about a half a dozen times, and yet my durability is still at 94, rather than being about halfway through, so... But what I am going to do for the purposes of the video is go ahead and use cronstones. I get that it still might be a bit cringe, because that's still at a minimum 1 million silver that I'm quote-unquote wasting, but for the purpose of, again, of this video and time, let's go ahead and use them. So again, even at +2 that you automatically get if you have done your encyclopedias and journals, I can't remember which one, you're still at 48%, which is still ridiculously high. I probably didn't even really need to use a cronstone, but... Oh my goodness. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use some Valk's Cry because I'm really getting sick and tired of failing and wasting more time. I just really want to finish this video, so let's go ahead and get up to 63%, right? All right, so that's at plus 8, 63%. And I still fail. Wow, okay. Okay, let's try this again. We'll cron it. Add a few more. Okay, so it really starts to dwindle when you get to 70%, so we'll stop there. Finally. So we finally got a pen Naru blade here. Let's go ahead and repair this to 100. So again, we'll walk over to Fugar and go ahead and exchange for some more blades, Naru blades.
I can't guarantee it, but I think it's possible.
So it looks like every weapon, spare weapon that you have takes or allows for 10 points of durability repair. So, and then after you repaired everything, go ahead and go back to Fugar, go to chat, and you'll see here, exchange Naru main weapon. And after you've done that, you'll get a box here saying Pry Truvala main weapon box. And this is also bound to the character, so you can't give it to any alts. I mean, not that you could, because you could only have one seasonal character anyway. So all in all, is it worth it? In my opinion, no. If you're going to spend all that silver, time, effort, and energy into your armor, I would go ahead and just spend it on the Truvala gear. And really quick, if you look at the cost of Blackstone weapons at the time of recording, it actually will cost me about 20 million for a bundle of 100, and I probably wasted about 400 to 500 of these, including the ones that I actually wasted on a non-season character that you saw earlier. So I spent about $100 million dollars, wow, silver just to get my gear up to a Pry, Naru gear up to Pry rather. And I will admit, I am not the super ultra pro player of Black Desert Online. I'm pretty sure there are different ways that I could have made this a little less painful, but for the purposes of the video, I just wanted to let you know that this is one of the ways of how to obtaining a pen Naru gear. Again, not worth it in my opinion. It's better to spend all that time and energy and of the such on your Truvala gear. And as you can see, I have basically all tri-level with the exception of one earring and one ring, which is pen level, but you get that as a reward when you hit level 60 and 61. So again, getting to try with the Truvala gear is not that difficult, and in some ways, Naru gear is definitely easier to level up, but definitely not worth the silver and the time, since they turn out to be weaker gear at the end of the day. Anyways, guys, that does it for today's episode. I do appreciate it if you made it with me so far, because the watch time does help with the algorithm. If there is anything else that I missed about Naru gear that I didn't cover that I should, please leave it in the comment section below for me to go over. Anyways, guys, I will let you guys go. Have a blessed night, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers, everyone.